Adam Harrison. To bring the field down off of turn number 4. KJ looks the field over, waves the green flag. We're underway as they head across down into turn 1. Harrison looking for the advantage. Robideau handling tight down to the inside as they head down the back straightaway. Trouble already. 2 cars together. The 00 and the 5 of Aubrey Keller get together. Looks like the 36 of Cheyenne Cooper spun to avoid. And I'm not sure. I believe that is the 00 of Nick Chaber that got involved with that. And Richie Helger Jr., row number 2. As we get ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4, Jr. waves the green flag. We're back underway, and we'll try this again. Down the back stretch they go into turns number 1 and 2, and it is Robideau setting the pace. The 8 of LeMay settles right up on the tail as Adam Harrison slides back just a little bit. 4 wide down to the corner. Keller and Dardinsky get together again. They're in some success there. Field is set. We'll try this again. 0 laps are complete as they come off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle for the 3rd time. The Charm Harrison up on the outside. Robideau down on the inside as they hit turn number 1. And it is Robideau setting the pace down the backstretch. LeMay right up on his tail as they hit turn 3. Here comes the 84 Strickland wide open down at the bottom. Up into 3rd. Right up on the tail end of LeMay. And we've got the first lap in, ladies and gentlemen. Down the backstretch they go, and LeMay all over the back bumper of Robideau down into turn number 3. Gives him a little tap in the corner. Sideways goes Robideau, slides it up the racetrack, and a warning from the officials to LeMay. That's a little bit aggressive there. And look at Strickland down to the inside. Strickland to the top of the field. There goes the 99 of Helger up into 2nd. Harrison back up into 3rd. And as they come off of turn number 4, it is Strickland setting the pace. 2nd is the 99 of Helger. Harrison, LeMay, and Chaber, your top 5. Robideau, your top 5. Chaber is up into 6th. Into 3 and 4 they go. Top 5 cars, nose to tail off the corner. Strickland on the inside. Helger takes a look to the outside, trying to wind up that 2nd groove. While they battle, look at the battle deep in the field. They are going at it for that 7th, 8th, 9th spot. You've got Aubrey Keller in the number 5 right behind Cheyenne Cooper in the number 36. They lead the parade down there. 3 wide through the corner. The 64 down low, squeezing it underneath the 17 for that spot. And here comes Bowden again front of the position. The 17, Chase Sylvia out of Middletown, looking for some running room. He gets underneath Bowden off of turn number 4. Up front, let's take another look. Strickland setting the pace. 2nd is Helger. LeMay has worked himself by Harrison up into 3rd now as they come off of turn number 4. 7 laps are complete. Chaber has caught that group. Remember, a couple of laps ago, he was several car lengths behind. He's been able to catch him, and look it down to the bottom. Richie Helger looks for the lead. Strickland trying to shut the door on a hard-charging LeMay. We've hit the halfway point. 8 laps down, 7 to go. And Chaber down underneath Robideau. Squeezes up into the 4th spot. Harrison gets sideways. He and Strickland get together off of turn number 2. And we are under yellow once again with 8 laps complete. More time. Helger brings the field down. LeMay on the outside. There's the green flag. We're back underway. Helger with a half a car length advantage in the middle of turns 1 and 2, but LeMay hanging tight on the outside. Chaber sitting in that 3rd spot down into turn number 3. Deep in the field, Strickland trying to make some noise and work himself up. All of a sudden, up inside the top 5, here is Steve Bowden. And look at Chaber all over the back bumper. He and Helger make contact. 3 wide off the 2nd corner. Chaber down to the inside. He backs off and settles it. In trouble for the 47 of Harrison. He comes to a halt up in turn number 1 as he was trying to limp that roadie disposal machine around the 3rd mile back to the pit area, and just was not going to make it around and comes to a halt up there. So sorting out the lineup, getting ready to get back to green. Can Richie Helger. That was a scary moment for just a minute as he tried to hold on to the lead. He and Nick Chaber made some heavy contact in the middle of the corner. Both cars were able to make it through. And we are set to rock and roll one more time. Richie Helger will bring the field down. Trouble at the tail end of the field. And this one is not going to get up to speed. And you're going to ask, why did they throw the green when they couldn't get up to, when they knew something was wrong? Well, for the simple fact, that was Cheyenne Cooper and Lieutenant Andrew Gomes that made contact before we even got up to speed. The reason they threw the green is because the field was already coming off, getting ready to come off at turn 4, focused and ready to jump on the throttle. Any flag that was thrown, they would have jumped. So that is the reason you throw the lazy green. You let the yellow come out when they're going through the middle of the corner coming out, so they have an opportunity to slow down safely without tearing up a lot of cars. We do this on Saturday nights. Even the Pro Stocks will do the same thing. If you threw the yellow, you'd wad up a bunch of cars through the middle of, right here on the front stretch. So we'll try this again. Off of turn number 4, Helger, LeMay. This time they make it off the corner. Green flag is out. We're back underway. 9 laps are complete. There are 7 laps remaining. Helger and LeMay battle off at turn number 2, side by side for position. Chaber sits right there in tow. They hit turn 4 and down to the stripe. The 64 of Bowden up into the 4th spot. Robideau back to 5th. Keller up to 6th. Chaber up to 2nd, looking for the lead, takes a look down low, squeezes underneath the 99 of Helger, and the blue and blue machine finds himself at the top of the leaderboard with 4 laps remaining. Helger back to 3rd. LeMay is up to 2nd now. Here comes the 64 of Bowden, down to the inside of Helger, looking for a podium run with 3 laps to go. It is Nick Chaber Jr. leading the charge. Bowden to the inside of the 8 of LeMay. That's the battle for 2nd. LeMay tries to squeeze on down. He gets sideways. Oh, hard hit. Robideau, it spun. Keller with nowhere to go makes contact, and we are slowed up once again. Trying to get everybody sorted out so we can finish this one up. A 3-lap shootout on this one. Nick Chaber trying to close this one out. Field is set, ready to rock and roll. One more time. Can Nick Chaber bring home this one to Everett's Auto Parts victory lane. They come off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. We are underway. And as they head down into 1, Chaber trying to edge out ahead down the back straightaway. Jace Mongen squeezes in down to the inside off of turn number 4. Helger slides up. Here comes Strickland. 3 wide for second. 2 laps to go. And Helger settles into the number 2 spot. Strickland up to third. Mongen sits fourth as they hit turn number 3. White flag is out. Final time around. Chaber gets a little bit loose. Trouble for Cheyenne Cooper. She gets up on the berm. Slows herself up just a little bit. And trouble for Strickland. He slows up down off of turn number 2. Field thunders by and up front. It is back in Everett's Auto Parts victory lane for Nick Chaber Jr. Richie Helger in for second. Third place to the 25 of Brent Robideau. Steve Bowden fourth. Jace Mongen rounds out the top 5.
Very impressive, my friend. 2 wins in a row. And at the beginning, it did not look like you were going to be anywhere near the front. How did you get through all those guys to the win?
I just kept my focus, and after that happened, I just took it out on anger and tried to drive it to the front.
And he did it cleanly, and the anger got you to victory lane. You had a little bit of a tough start to the year, but you've rebounded well. I know there's some people here you want to give a thanks to.
My mom, my dad, Caesar's Auto Body, my brother, and my family that supported me today.
Nice job, Nick. Congratulations. 2 wins in a row for Nick Chaber Jr. So, Brent Robideau, Richie Helger Jr.